welcome one and all to the continuation and continued saga of the honor of the Black Roses, Rose rather. Roses, yeah, as I had it. And we have our scene developing today where some of the where the players and adventurers have come into the city of Illumina. They're looking for information on the counterfeit Black Rose that's been sullying the name of the Assassins Guild. And with that, with that, they're looking for information and trying to track down and fulfill the grandfather's commands that was giving to them. At this time, we have Erlen coming into the city of Illumina, and we'll let Erlen describe what he's doing, because they've just come into the gates. They were looking for certain things. There was 2 points of contact that they were given as suggestions by the grandfather if they needed help, and so we'll see if they can pose or find the information on their own. So over to our mighty Erlen.
Okay. Do you want me to introduce myself again, or?
Yeah, you can. For the ones that may not have seen the last a quick one, we'll do, and then as the other players come on into it, we'll have them do the same.
Okay. I'm playing Erlen. He's person for hire. He was asked to do this, so he's doing this. Yeah. Very simple guy. When he gets into the city, he's going to go to the inn that was suggested to him, or the tavern, because long trip and taverns are a very good place to pick up information.
And the tavern that you were looking for was the Silver Chalice in Illumina. And let's see here. Let me share this so I can point out. Share screen. And okay, that's not. I know I got that up. That should application. Okay, there it should be there. That's there. Let's see here. Let me. Would have swore I had that up, but yeah, I got that up. Right there. Maybe it doesn't like that. Not. Yeah, right here is. Boom. That's. I guess I'll go this route. Ooh, that didn't go as. Okay, stop sharing. That didn't go as well. I guess I'll flip it this way. I'm over here. scene 5. There. And this, I believe, you came into the main gate, which should be number, if you can see it on there, number 19. And you'll find that there's, you're coming in on Regal Street, but there's a lot of twists and turns, and there's several shops and such along there. You'll see a bazaar. You see a haberdashery, woodworker shop. You see some smiths and a couple inns and taverns along that way, and different shops that you're quickly observing as you're going on through. But you, on that first block, you don't notice the silver chalice that you're suggested to look for by the grandfather.
If I can't seem to find it, then I'm just going to ask a shopkeeper if, say I'm new in town and I heard of a really good tavern called the Silver Chalice. Do you know where it is?
They'll say, yeah, we know where it is. It just opened on up not too long ago. It's under new management. It took a heck of a fireball from a battle that was there, and everybody is saying it's a rather nice place. But if you go down Regal Street and straight on down Regal Street, it's right on the corner of Regal and Silver Street.
Yeah. Thanks for your help, and I walk off.
And it's it's about 8 in the morning. Businesses are starting to open on up. You have the smells in the streets of in certain areas of last night's revelry. You hear animals baying for their and neighing for their breakfast and meals because you're going past several stables and such. And as far as that, and Dylan, you want to introduce your character?
Hi, Dylan here. Half orc, half barbarian. Zoot is the name. The one reason why I joined is to save my people from this evil curse that someone placed upon before my kind get extinct. Hopefully to um quantity before they go extinct.
Oh, okay. And we'll have you placed at the Silver Chalice there, getting some breakfast or drink or whatever you decided to have coming down from one of the upper rooms that they have there at the inn.
Okay.
So explain to the audience what you're doing and what you're looking at. There is
Go ahead.
In the common room, there's 4 people outside, a bartender and a waitress.
I just looked around and just look around, talk to them a little bit, and tell them about my mighty adventures from the past, and and tell them about this new adventure that I'm going to join.
Okay, what you talking about the new adventure? You're gonna hear the overhears you, and she comes as she's coming by. She's gonna go and say, shh, shh, hey, strong one, keep that shh, quiet. Grandfather is all she'll say, and to you. And about that same time as you're going on with it, you'll see Erlen coming in through the door. So I'll let you 2 pick it up from there.
As I walk in, I'm just focused on the task at hand. I go up to the bartender, and I, having prepared beforehand, I just, on the bar, I just palm down a couple gold saying, I'm looking for someone and I appreciate your help.
You are very welcome. What's your name, my kind sir?
I said the bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's Erlen's passive perception? Okay, cool. You as you were coming on in, you would have overheard the conversation that was going before the waitress kind of shushed them down, and you'll hear hear her say on the trailing side, grandfather. When she said the last grandfather, you'll hear that. As far as that goes, the bartender, he will definitely take your money, and he'll give you a quick look at this rather rugged looking, seedy smelling barbarian that's sitting there being not screaming loud, but louder than you would think someone that's trying to track someone should be.
I go over to him and I say, it seems like we're looking for the same person. Might be beneficial to work together.
Yes, we are. Might as well we make up a team. Oh wait, did I mute myself? No. Okay, I thought I mute myself.
Right. Okay. And Dylan, your character's name's Zorg.
Yeah.
Or, okay. What's Zorg's passive perception?
Let me check that 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Carolyn, in the meantime, you're noticing that there seems to be one of the 4 people in there over in the one corner that seems to be paying a little bit more attention to you 2, and especially the conversation that Zorg has been carrying on with.
Yeah. Can I stealthily try and observe the guy back?
Yeah, you can try. Give me a stealth roll.
16.
Okay. You're able to see that he seems to be paying attention to you guys, but he doesn't seem to notice.
Charles.
Yes.
14.
Okay. You didn't notice anything. You were focused on other things around the bar other than the inn rather, instead of what this individual is. But Erlen
Okay.
noticed him.
Yeah.
What are you two gonna do? Or what's Erlen gonna do? Let's put it that way, because and then I'll go over and ask what Zorg is doing during this.
I'm gonna call the waitress over, and I'm gonna ask her. You seem like a lady that's very into flowers. Where's the best place to find a good kind of rose?
And she'll recommend. Let me get over here to it, and she will recommend. If you're looking for roses, the best place to go is the rose garden. As far as that, and
Yeah.
and
But do you know any special place that would have more elusive breed of rose?
and she'll say the rose garden is where you need to go.
Then
And she'll say you should be able to, if you go to the corner of and Bywater Road, you should be able to see the street sign there. We recommend that florist, especially for special our special customers such as you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Then I guess that's where we must go.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's do this here. And are you talking to Zorg on that, or?
Yeah, I go with
But I'm still seeing if the guy's following us.
Give me a perception roll.
which one?
14.
Erlen. 14. Let me see here. I'll tell you. No, you don't seem to notice them. As far as that. Let's see here. I think I might be able to do that this way. Here. Boom. Right there. And can I want to. Yeah, right there. there. And now let me go over to here. Yeah, right here. And I'll share this so we know where we're walking to. I got it to work this way. As far as that, you guys are over on let's bring this on up here to Regal Street and Silver Street, where the indicator number of number 2 is. That's where the silver chalice is, and such. How are you going to go to the Rose Garden? Because she gave you rough directions. She's going to tell you, well, you need to go out the door here, take a right, then take a left, take another right, go past the garden or the park, and then head out towards the palace and such. You should be able to see a sign there that says Twilight Road, and follow that out. That I believe that is the westerly gate.
Mm.
She's going to, because she's trying to be hush hush, keeping it on down, whispers to you, and she's being very quick. You'll see that she's purposely, at least Erilyn, you'll see that she's purposely trying to not belay the conversation to bring it under suspect by anybody else.
Mm.
And when she's done, she'll say thank you, sir, or gentlemen, and have a grand day. May you find what you're looking for, and may it be very profitable to your purse.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up and say, well, it looks like a fine morning out. I feel like a walk. How about you?
Zord. Alrighty. Did we lose Zorg? Oh. Okay. He's going to another Wi-Fi switch. Okay. So we'll say you guys are heading in the directions that you're seeing there. It's by this time it's about 9 o'clock, and you're definitely seeing the city come to life with carts moving back and forth of goods. You see merchants and skilled craftsmen going to their shops and opening up their shops. You'll hear the ring of blacksmith hammers on anvils. You'll smell the early morning smell of
Are we
bread.
passing
Yes.
by any fruit stands?
Let's see here. Give me a second, and I'll go over here. Well, I'll get over here and check the key here. There, 200s. First, No, you're not. You notice that you're going from what seems to be the area that you're in, more of a middle class, lower middle class type of area, a merchant area, up into, from the way that the structures are and the people's dress changes, that you're in a more upscale, um, higher tone area that you're moving on into once you hit you hit Twilight Road.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as that, but no fruit stands there. You'll smell perfumes. You'll oh, let's see here. You'll hear the morning exercises of guards and warrior knights preparing and such like that. Let's see here. Is that up there? Yeah, you'll see um, like a how to put that. You'll you'll see like a couple handmaidens that are throwing water out of like dirty water out of a second story window just off of Twilight Road as you're going on up. And let's see here, you'll hear horses whinnying from some of the stables. You'll hear a couple people hawking their goods. You'll see the Trident Tavern. Yeah. And such along your way.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just making my way through the directions she gave.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
All right. Give me another perception check, gentlemen.
19.
Okay.
No, wait, perception. Sorry, I was thinking the wrong thing. It's 15.
15. Okay. And with that, you'll notice that there seems to be you didn't necessarily see a person, but in the corner of your eye, it looked like there was a shadow that moved off to the side when you slowly moved your head to the left to cagily spy back. As far as that, okay, we lost Zorg there, but yeah, you notice the shadow, so it may you don't know exactly who it is, but you have a feeling that possibly someone's or watching you at the least.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just moving forward, keeping an eye out for any more movement.
Okay. And well, up at you're over on Twilight Road, and you notice that it seems to turn to your right from the direction that you're going, and they're off to the and then off to the south is a, a street that's seems to be cluttered with a bunch of urchins and stuff off to your south. Uh, People dodging, coming on down that road, dodging it, and some were throwing them an iron piece here or there. Uh, Others are them away and tell them get.
Yeah.
Give me another perception roll over there, and we'll only have
10.
10. Okay, let's see here. How's his stealth going to be? Okay, where'd that go? Okay, let's see here. All right. And you don't seem to notice anything. You're starting to feel like, or lost him, or he took it, or maybe just a little paranoid. And you'll continue traveling.
Um, I have my coin purse right still on my belt.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
you still have that. If you check for it, you'll have that there.
Yeah.
No one seemed to lift it. Like I said, Twilight Road seems very upscale. You'll notice a lot more guards there. Off to your north, you'll definitely see the palace and such that's off there, and the count it'd be the here is that the vault.
Yeah. I'm
Also,
still
which is a very city vault, which is very very tall, very large.
yeah. I'm still alert, but I'm not actively, trying to see if someone's following me.
Let's see here. All right, and you don't seem to see anybody and notice you. You come up to this larger opening at Twilight Road up there, and where you can, in the distance, you can see a gate. You can see where it turns to a and there's a sign there that says Bywater. And just as you look, you'll see a sign hanging out of the one building that has a bunch of different colors. You'll have some red ones, some white ones, some yellow ones, and some black ones painted onto there. And the map will place you.
Does that mean something in Thieves' Cant?
Say again.
Does the bunch of colors mean anything in Thieves' Cant?
In Thieves' Cant, no. As far as that, let's see here. Where maybe I got too much up and going, starting to slow things down.
Yeah.
Guess it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the rose garden.
Yeah, it is the Rose Garden.
Yeah. I'm going to take one last
this
look
one.
around before I go in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I got 8.
All right. Go. Let me get the. And I'm back. My computer froze up for some reason. But yeah, no, there's no. It doesn't give a druids thieves camp per se. But yes, you know that's pretty. You surmise that that's the rose garden that you're looking for. Did Matt?
I go in.
Okay. As you go on in, it looks like any florist shop that you usually would see. Um, you'll see a variety of flowers and different types of grass, like sweet grass and lemongrass and things like that. And pottery for putting arrangements in and such like that. And you notice that there's an older gentleman that seems to be working working around the counter.
I go up to him and I say, my grandfather has me looking for a certain kind of rose. Do you know where I can find it?
Your grandfather. Oh, well, what type of rose does your grandfather desire?
A faux black rose.
And there'll be a long pause, and he'll say, I can make you a fake black rose, a faux black rose. Or do you want, we have genuine ones if you so desire the cost.
No. I'm pretty sure my grandfather wants me to get the fake black rose.
Okay. And he'll go, like that, and he'll ponder it and such, and he'll turn around and he'll say, give me one moment. And how many do you want?
I just need to get the one.
Okay. He'll go back into the back of the flower shop. He'll be there for about 5 minutes. You'll hear the crinkling of parchment being wrapped kind of around the single rose for you. And he'll bring it on out, and he'll give it to you, and he'll say that will be a silver.
Yeah, I give him a silver.
Okay. And what do you do after that?
I leave the shop.
Okay. All right. Which way are you gonna go when you leave the shop?
I don't know.
Okay, let me put this on up so you can see. You're at building 151.
Yeah.
As far as that, so give me some input.
I'm just going to leisurely walk through town. Maybe try and go to center of maybe the park.
Okay, how are you going to go there?
Uh,
Which streets are you going to use?
Probably stick to main streets.
Okay, which main streets are you going to use?
It's a little too small on my screen to read.
Oh,
so,
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it. Oh, maybe it's just mine here. Let me see if I can boost it. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go down Twilight Road.
Okay, you're going to go back the way you basically came then.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you going to get over to the park? Because Twilight Road won't take you directly to it. You can see certain aspects of it, but like along Twilight Road, where it looks like there's gaps, like on 225 and such. They're actually iron gates you can see through, but they're part of another facility.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take the long way around, going down Oxcart
Okay.
Crossroad, Festival
right.
Street.
As you're going down Ox,
I unwrapped the to look into the wrapped up rows to see if he slipped anything in it.
and as you do that, let me see here. Yeah, okay. As you do that, you'll see that there's written in Thieves' Cant that the item that you truly seek is not in Illumina anymore. Our sources of supply have suggested that he took a ship down to Redgill.
Yeah. Oh, then I am going to make my way to the dock.
But as you take Oxcart Road and hit Crossroad, there's two large individuals. One is a half orc, the other is a human. They bump into you and say, "What are you doing interrupting my walk, you worm?"
I believe you walked into me.
You don't know who you're talking to, do you? I am a marauder.
That makes no difference to me.
It should. We're well known here. What are you doing interrupting our walk and checking our for us to check our collections?
You can't be that famous if I have no idea who you are.
And well, with that, roll an initiative.
Oh, damn. I got another one, so I got an initiative of 11.
Okay. They have I'm giving them a group initiative, so they have a I'll take the best of their decks. Is okay. That'd be a 12 because they got a +4 on their decks on that, and the best one. So
Hello.
the bigger. Hello.
Sorry to interrupt there.
The half orc, you see, pulls the short sword, and the human is pulling two daggers. As far as that, and let's see here. Okay, and like that. A 16 and a 19. Do they hit?
16 doesn't. 19 does, but I'm going to use my reaction to take half damage on the hit.
Okay, and let's see here. Short sword's 1d6. Okay. Take 10 points of damage from the short sword. And let's see on the.
Is that half to 5?
Yes.
Hmm.
And the one dagger from the other misses, and the other one will hit you with an 18, I believe, hit you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see here. And since he's within 5 feet, he'll hit you for 17 points of damage. And I'll let you get in an attack, and then we'll bring in David's character.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and attack
Okay.
the guy with daggers.
Okay.
I got a critical
Okay.
success.
All right. Go ahead and roll me some percentage dice.
$71.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and double your damage, and one of the daggers fall out of his hand.
I did 18 points of damage.
Okay. 18. And are you striking a second time? Or can't you?
No. Rogues can't. They don't get.
No, well, I didn't know if you pulled the dagger also with your offhand.
Rapier isn't a light weapon, and I don't have.
It's a finesse weapon.
Oh.
If you had a dagger, you'd be able to attack with your primary with the rapier, and a light weapon like a dagger on your offhand.
Oh yeah, then I'll attack with my dagger.
Okay.
I got a 13.
A 13 just misses. As far as that. All right. And David, as your character will be let me stop the share here so I can get over here. And
but she'd probably be in the bar knowing her.
No, she well, maybe I shouldn't have stopped, but I just wanted to kind of see your pretty icon. Your paladin will be rounding off a cross street, coming down towards Oxcart, and you see your one of your party members being attacked by a human and a half orc. So roll me an niche, so I know where I'll end up placing you, but that's what you'll be seeing.
Okay. Let me get my dice. Alright. No dex modifier because I'm a paladin. Dear. I got a 9.
Oh, okay. So this will work out fine then. You're at the bottom of the order.
Yep, I'm slow.
So you
I don't have any dex modifier.
So you see this, and what do you do? You're within we'll say 10 feet.
Okay, is it daylight or is it dark?
It's daylight. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. I say, where are the guards? Like that, really quickly. And march and walk towards my fellow friend and look at this orc and say, "What's going on?" in a quick sentence.
Okay. In between you and your friend is this half orc and human, and you're just going to walk on up to him and say that?
Yeah, just walk up. Yeah, just walk up to my companion next to him, my fellow companion.
No,
and
you can't get next to him.
Oh, okay. I just walk up to the.
These two are blocking. They're in between the two of you.
I just go up behind the orc and sort of like yell at him, say, "What's going on here?" Like that.
And he'll turn, and he's going to strike you. Hopefully, yeah, he will with that. That's a 23.
Okay.
And does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. He hits you with the short sword. And let's see here. That will be, a 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That you take.
All right.
On there. And then, let's see. The human will strike at Erlen. Does 18 hit you, right,
Yeah.
Erlen? Okay. And he has just his dagger, and I won't count him where he can get advantage for that. So take 6 points of damage. Because the one is knocked down, he only has the one in his primary hand. And it's Erlen's turn.
I'm using my reaction to drop that to 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him back. Because David's attack on the other side of them. Does that count within 5 feet?
No, he's 10 feet away.
Okay. So, gonna try and hit 15.
15 will hit.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And the dagger, 22.
22 hits.
And 2 points.
Okay. Alrighty. And David.
All right. Does this orc look like he is raging?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. I shall hit him back then.
Okay.
And I wish to use a slot, a level 2 slot to smite him.
Okay. Hit him first.
Yep. But I declare that I am going to smite him.
Okay. No, you got to hit before you can smite.
Okay, does a 23 hit him?
Yes.
Okay. So, rolling 1d8 plus my strength modifier plus 2d6 for my smite, isn't it? I think it's 2d6, yes, 2d6. Smite. Is it d6 or d8? I can't remember smite. Is it d6, isn't it?
D6, I believe.
Yes, 2d6 in. Okay, so he takes a whopping 14 points of damage.
All right. You'll notice, what's your passive perception?
But my passive perception is only 10.
Okay, then you won't notice. He took how much, you said?
14.
Okay. Ready. There we go. And
I get another
anything
attack
else?
because I'm. Yes, I wish to attack him again if he's still standing.
He's looking not hurt too bad.
You use Divine Smite.
Yeah, he used Divine
Yes,
Smite.
It's
It's not
2d8
spell.
for a first level spell, and then 1d8 for each.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, re-roll the
so I should
damage.
reroll those.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, fine. 2d8.
Thanks for keeping me
okay.
honest there.
For a
Matt.
second level smite, it's a 3d8.
I'm not level 3 yet. I'm only a level 5 paladin. So he'll take for let me see. He'll take 13 points of damage then in total.
Okay. He still looks about the same.
And then I'm gonna hit him and use another slot to hit him to do more damage to him.
Well, hit him.
Fine. Okay, so does an 18 hit him?
No.
Okay. 9. And that is my action done.
All right. And he will go ahead and strike at you, the half-orc. Ooh. That will be a 21.
That hits me.
And let's see here. And a 14 for his second strike.
Okay. Ouch.
As far as
14?
that. No, that's the hit.
Oh, no, the
14
second one didn't. Nope,
Okay,
14 does not hit.
Okay. And you will take 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I've got some constitution, but not much. Okay, I got a whopping 16.
Okay. And the human strikes at Erlen and misses on both as far as that. He strikes at you. Well, it doesn't matter. He missed on both. But actually, he only struck once because he lost his dagger. It's on the ground.
Yeah.
And Erlen.
I'm going to call over to her and say, why don't you move a little bit closer this way?
And you can't seem to get closer to her because those two are in between you two. You can try to move through an enemy's space, but
Closer.
what?
I was suggesting her move closer to me.
Well, you can disengage for free. You are a rogue.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah, but disengage isn't bringing you closer to each other.
Means I can move without attack of opportunity.
Only backwards, not through an enemy space.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
19 on the rapier.
Well, okay, that a hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And 27 on the dagger.
Okay, that a hit.
1 point.
Okay. The human is looking pretty rugged. as far as that. He's looking rough. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay, I look at the orc and I gotta hit him again with my long sword. And if I hit him, I'll smite him. Hopefully,
All right.
in my level 2 slot. I think I only get no. How many slots do I get as a level 2? Level 5. Okay, does a 19 hit him?
Yes, a 19 will hit him.
Nice. Here comes the smoke. Oh, smoke. Okay, he takes 11 points of damage in total.
Okay, let me get here for a minute. Gotta get up here.
Yeah. As a 5th level paladin, you get 4 level 1s and 2 level 2s. And if you use a level 2 slot, that's 3d8 because you get 2d8 on a first level.
Oh, that's awesome. I need one more d8 then. Woohoo.
All right.
Nice. Well, that's both my 2 level slots gone. Only got 1 level 1 slots left now. So no, my sword does a 1d8. Nice. Okay, he takes 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He takes 17 damage in total then.
Okay. And just that one you do strike you're doing?
No, I'm gonna hit him again if he's still standing.
He's still standing. He doesn't look too bad.
All right. I guess in a 18 would miss him.
Yes.
So close.
Okay.
To be done.
And he will go ahead and strike at you.
All right.
19
Oh, just miss.
and a 22.
He hits me.
And 9 points of damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got a 15.
Okay. You start getting very, very drowsy.
Okay.
Where you're falling asleep.
All right.
All right. And the human, he's battered up pretty good, but he tries to strike at you, and he misses.
Okay. I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I got another critical.
Okay. He drops.
Yeah. 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 Can I use my movement to grab a potion out of my, not to use it, just to have it ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grab a healing potion out of my belt pouch to have it ready for next turn.
Okay. And as far as that, you can, if it's on your belt, out of your belt pouch, I'll let you go ahead and grab it out of there, and you can go ahead and imbibe it.
Okay.
And that'll take up all your move action.
Okay. 4 dice and 3 ones.
Okay. David.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So I shall. Since I'm a bit drowsy, I shall put my hand upon myself and lay on hand, which removes any illnesses or disease on me, and it gives me
Okay.
and it also heals me as well for 5 times my current level.
Well, it's a dice pool. You can take as many as you want.
Yes. Well, it's 5 times my level, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? 25? So I use 25 of it to
Okay,
heal
so
myself.
Did you take 25
Sir?
damage?
No, but he just used up his whole dice pool.
Well, and I could use... Well, because I needed it, because I haven't got much health.
As far as that.
Yes.
Okay. And so that's your action.
That's one of my actions. I don't know if it takes up my other action, though.
Do you have a
have a
bonus
bonus
action?
Do you have a
I have
bonus
2
action?
actions.
No,
Well, I
do you
have
have
2
a
actions.
bonus action? Do you have a bonus action? That takes up your attack action.
Oh, does it take up both of my attack actions?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Bonus action then, I'm guessing, would be let me see, what can I do as a bonus action? I will. Does it cost an action to disengage or do something else?
Yeah.
That's it. Disengages your move action.
All right. I disengage from him.
Okay, so you move back, and he will step forward and strike at you. And that's a miss on that one. And that will be a miss on that one. Erwin.
Can I get up behind the guy
Yes.
in sneak attack position?
Yeah, you're. He moved on up. He's within. You got a friendly ally that's within 5 feet. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna rapier dagger.
Okay.
I got 25 on the rapier.
Okay. That a hit.
And that's 26 points of damage on that attack.
Okay.
And does a 19 hit?
A 19 just hits.
Not 19. It missed. It was a 17.
Okay. Then a miss. David.
All right. So I'm now back in combat with this guy. I shall use a channel divinity, and I shall use guiding striker. It is part of my oath of the on conquest. I get a plus 10 bonus when
Guiding striker.
yes, guiding striker.
Where's-
You can use your
I'm
channel
trying to find
divinity to strike with a supernatural accuracy. When you make a melee or attack roll, you can use your channel divinity to gain a plus 10 bonus to the roll. You make this choice after you see the result roll, but before the GM says wherever the attack is a hit or a miss.
Yeah, you don't have to declare it until after you roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, but I just like you know what I'm activating, just in case I do miss him.
Okay.
So I guess in an 18 would miss,
Yes, it misses.
but I use my channel strike to give that a +10, so that'll be a 28,
All right, that'll hit.
and then I'll use my level 1 slot to do a dividing smite on him, so I'll get my sword.
Don't know if you can do that. Let me look and see.
Well, in channel divinity,
If you
is a
can,
spell.
I don't know if you can stack that, because they're both spell slots.
Oh, no, it's not a spell slot. Channel divinity is like part of my channel. It's part of like I'm channeling the power of my
Divine.
oath through my.
Okay, but the divine smite is a spell slot.
Yeah, but he doesn't use that
Yes.
spell slot for channel and the divinity.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, so
Well,
that
I
is
gotta read
1d8
up
plus
more
1.
on these paladins.
So it's 1d8 plus, for my sword, and 2d8 for my. Is it 2d8? Yes, 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8.
Yep, 2d8 for my smite. My string modifier, because I'm hitting with the sword. He takes a whopping 18 points of damage.
Okay. He's
Huzzah!
looking rough. He's looking rough, but he's still standing.
Okay. And I shall try and hit him again. Alright. Alright, so I used up one of my. I can't do it again anyway.
You can't.
No.
You can't.
Nope.
You can't.
Nope, I can't.
You can't strike. You can't strike again unless you have a action surge or something like that.
Oh yes, I got two
Because
actions. I got two.
Yeah, but one of your actions was using the spell slot for the divine smite.
Oh, does it cost? I thought like
It's like casting a spell.
All right. I thought it was like a little bonus action that you do after you damage.
Uh,
The smite's not.
Oh.
That you're using up a spell slot for it, so it's like taking up your extra action. I may be wrong on
Okay,
that.
so I can't attack again then because I get to attack twice as a level 5 paladin.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and so I'm done then.
Okay. And he'll.
I'm just following what you say. Mighty
Yeah.
God, GM.
No. Well, that's one thing I got to look at and go through the sage advice to double check. But I think that uses up. The first one is a 22 to hit, and the second one is a 23 to hit.
Oh, both of them hit.
And that will be, let's see here, 11 on the first one.
Ouch.
And 13 on the second one. And I need 2 con
Ouch.
saves.
Okay. All right. 2 con saves. All right. First one is a nat 20. So I got a 21.
Okay.
So I'm immune to everything. Almost. And the second one is a 16.
A 16. Okay. Erwin.
I'm just gonna keep attacking him.
Okay.
That's 25 again.
Okay, that hit.
And that's 18 points with the rapier.
Okay. And don't worry about that. He drops, even with minimizing the damage.
What is he like? Oh, he's on 1 hit point if he's an orc. If
Yeah.
he's a half orc.
Orc ferocity
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. Well, it's like you do knock him out, but then he drops. He goes to 0, but then he goes back to 1 because if he's a half orc, they always do that.
All right. So there you have. You have a human down and a half orc. You know that they're Erlen. You know that they're marauders.
Yeah. I just go through their stuff to see what they have on them.
You'll find 5 silver pieces on each. You'll find a marked deck of cards on the bigger one, on the half orc. And you'll find some dice that have rounded edges on the human. You'll see lock pick tools that you'll know what they are. The paladin may not. On both of them.
No notes or information or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Oh, I just say to her, we gotta go to Redgill. Redgill, we're going to the docks to get a boat.
Okay. She looks confused, wondering what the hell is going on here. All right, okay. I trust you, a friend. Okay, lead the way. She puts her sword away and just moves with you.
Yeah.
All right. So you're down on Crossroads and Oxcart Road. So you're moving down to
Gonna go Streets of Maelstrom down Murray Street and then across Water Rat Road that should get us to the dock. I have my own copy of the map I got up.
Okay, cool. That makes it a little easier. But yeah, all right. You'll have the traffic that's going there because you're going through Whaling Street in the bazaar. You'll see the we'll say you take the major avenues and that you go in. You see the statue in the middle of the.
If we're going through the bazaar, is there any fruit carts?
Yeah, you'll find some fruit carts there.
I want to stealthily, so the paladin doesn't see me. I want to take an apple.
Okay.
Let's
see. Roll your
would
stealth.
that be
your sleight of hand?
Stealth or sleight of hand or both?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
And you got to beat a 19 on their perception that they rolled.
No, I didn't.
And okay. And you'll hear this old lady say, "Stop, thief!"
I throw her a gold with my other hand.
Well, let's see if she catches it. No, she doesn't catch it, but she shuts up quickly. It falls at her feet because she's just too slow to grab it. All right. You make it over to Water Rat Road. There's you see on the Murky Street and Beggars Row some of the urchins that are there and such. grabbing at people as they're going by and begging about their families being poor, that they're an orphan. You hear a multitude of different stories.
Mm.
Okay. And you turn onto Water Rat Road and you get down to the Gray Mosier Ferry.
Mm. Yeah. And I say we need to get down to Red Gill quickly.
All right. Very well.
We
She
have
she takes
the
takes a quick stride, then moves at 60 feet.
the harbor master will say, "Well, we have a barge of goods that are heading down that way in about an hour or so. It'd be 2 gold pieces a piece.
Mm.
Very well.
We'll give you a special deal since it's a barge of freight."
All right. Very well. I hand my 2 pieces of gold over for myself.
Mm. I hand him 2 gold.
Okay. So you have about an hour to kill time while you see the barge sitting at the dock. You're seeing it being loaded with different goods, barrels, some marked crackers, some marked pickles. You'll see bales of what looks to be of cotton. You'll see some bales of grain, like oat bales, oat straw. And then you'll see some wrap packages that aren't marked.
Okay. I just take this time to rest, and I don't know if it's long enough. Is it long enough for a short rest, or is it not long enough for a short rest?
Yeah,
Yes,
an hour.
Yeah, it is. An hour is long enough for a short rest.
Okay, I take that short rest then. I'll just sit on like a wooden box or something, and
Okay.
and keep my eyes and ears open for anything coming my way, and then use that time to recover some hit points back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit down and try and think
And then
what the next step is going to be.
and then Daniela looks at you and says, "What was that all about? Those orc and that human? Why was they attacking you?"
They were just marauders.
What? Someone to come and kill you or something?
I don't know. Marauders do many different things. They kill for money. They shake down businesses. They're hired muscle. They do anything that people need muscle for.
Okay. That is most unpleasant, I guess.
Alrighty. The hour passes and the harbor master calls you aboard.
Okay. I walk on board.
And they push off with their poles down the river, taking the current and such, getting into the main channel and going on down. And let's see here. That would be about noon when you head on out. And it will take you about 12 hours down to get down the river to the harbor at Red Gill. But let me see here. See if you have any visitors. on the trip. Okay.
When it gets to be around 6 o'clock,
Yep.
I turn to Daniela and I say, keep watch for a little while, and I start to trance.
Okay.
Oh,
I stand up and look around. Is it dark or is it light?
it's getting dark. You've gone into, we'll say, well, he said it's 6 o'clock, correct, Erlen?
About 6 o'clock evening
Yeah.
time.
Yep. Okay. So it's about 6 o'clock. You're about an hour into your watch. Yeah, it's getting kind of dark.
Okay. I shall light a torch, and for a brief moment, I sort of like look around, and when it comes and then just before the end of my shift, I shall activate divine sense to see if there's any.
Before you get to that,
Okay.
roll me a perception.
All right. Okay. Perception. Okay. Awesome. Oh, a 21.
Okay. You'll notice that there seems to be just up ahead of you, a large wake in the water.
Mm-hmm. Like a
What are you
large,
doing?
like a large wake. What do you mean by that? Is it dangerous or?
It could be. It could be a rock. It could be a log. It could be an animal. It could be a lot of different things that made that wake in the water, that break in the water.
All right, and I tell the captain who is sailing this ship or whoever's sailing the boat vessel. There's
Okay.
something in the river. Watch out!
What do you mean something in the river? I've been down this channel many a times and there's never been anything in the river.
There's a wake there. She points to it.
I see nothing.
Well, look with your eyes over there. I point to it.
And he still doesn't see anything. Well, you're crazy, woman. And
I say out the way, and then I try to hold the wheel.
as you're going for that, give me a dex roll, because all of a sudden the barge hits something hard.
Okay. I'm not very dexterity. I'm not dexterity. Oh god, I'm gonna fall over. I know I am. Okay, I fall over. I go and land on my gluteus maximus. I got a 3. I go and land on a clonk and a bump.
Okay, roll with that. Roll me a percentage dice and pick either high or low.
I'll probably go for
I take it that bump raises me from my trance.
Yeah, I'll allow it to. Yeah.
I go for high. All right, and I got a 97.
Okay. You start rolling over to the edge because you're at the back of the boat, and you grasp upon the railing, which is a short railing since it's a barge. You grasp a hold. Your feet are dangling in the water, and your midsection is hanging above. Let me see about the captain. Is he still standing? No, he's not. He's fell upon his face, lost his pole. And let's see here, high or low for that booger. He'll go low. And he has himself a 35. So he falls forward, losing the onto the barrel and knocks his head. And that's improvised damage. So that's okay. He seems very dazed and confused from hitting his head. He has a scalp wound that's going there. And
Okay.
what are y'all doing?
I try and pull myself up onto the boat.
I get up and I pull out my bow.
Okay. And give me a strength check there, Dave.
Okay. Would I be athletics? Because I'm using my pure.
I'll allow you to do athletics.
Okay. All right. I got a whopping 16.
Okay. You slip, and now you're down to one hand holding on, and you're 3/4 of the way in the water. Erlen, give me a perception check.
Okay. Nine. 18.
18. Okay. You think you see something that is big and round that seems to be skimming up along the front of the boat.
I shoot it with an arrow.
Okay. Roll the hit. I'll give you the first shot.
That's 25.
Oh, that a hit.
Is it a creature I hit?
Is it a what?
Is it a creature I hit?
You don't notice any blood, and you don't see it splashing around or nothing as far as that.
Well, if it's a creature, assassinate gives my damage critical, makes my damage critical, because it's.
Well, don't worry.
It's surprise.
Don't worry about that. Okay. We'll go back over to David. Give me another. What are you doing? Are you?
I'm just trying to power through this water and trying to grab onto the railings if I can.
Okay. Give me another athletics check.
All right. So I got a 26 this time.
Okay. You're able to grab a hold and you're able to start pulling yourself on up. Let's see here. And okay. And Erlen, what are you doing? The captain is getting up very groggily and slowly. The crew members, there's a couple that fell on in that are screaming for help.
I'm just trying to observe what that thing is. If it's a creature, or if it's just someone threw a rock in the river.
Give me another perception check.
21.
21. Okay. You notice that besides the round shape, it almost looks like it's been a car. There's almost like a carved keel shape to it, almost like a part of a ship or a large boat that's been destroyed or sunk.
I yell out, hoping Daniela can hear. Good news and bad news. Good thing, we didn't run into a creature. Bad news, we ran into a ship that something sunk.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up. You say. as she's trying to steady her feet and hold on to the rails.
Give me another athletics check.
Okay. All right, 19.
Okay. You slipped again. You're about halfway in the water.
Just bloody water.
Well, it's, plate armor is slippery. It is heavy.
Well, I'm not wearing plate. I'm wearing chain.
Chain? Okay. It's still metal when wet is still slippery. And still heavy.
Yeah, I know.
And even probably more so because now with the chain, you're feeling wet and cold inside. All the underskirting and padding that's with it is getting wet and soaking up water.
But
so anything else?
I just keep trying to hold on.
Anybody doing anything else?
No, I just try and keep myself like I move my legs, like kick them, and trying to
Yeah, you can kick.
like swim and trying to pull myself up a bit. Like slide on my belly a bit and pull myself.
You can
using the railing.
You can try. You can try. Arlen, what are you doing?
I'm just moving around back to see what's going on back there, but I'm moving backwards, but I'm looking around for something.
You'll eventually get back there. You'll see the captain's on one knee, shaking his head. He has a head wound that's bleeding, and you see Danielle struggling at the end of the stern of the boat. Give me another roll, athletics there, Danielle.
Okay.
Is it possible for me to give the help action?
Not this round, but yeah.
Okay, I got a 24.
Okay, you slid a leg up there. You got both arms on the side. As far as that.
All right.
You're almost in. You still got a leg in the water.
I just keep holding on and pull myself up as much as I can.
All right. Give me another athletics roll with advantage, since you got the help action that Erlen's helping you out finally.
Okay. All right, 26.
Okay. You're up on board. You're breathing heavy.
It's a good thing I've got advantage because I've got to play that one. Oh, God, that was terrible. Thank you for the advantage, my good friend. That was terrible. I almost slipped. But yes.
Did you get a full trance there, Erlen?
If it's I only need 4 hours, so if it's before 10 o'clock, then no.
Okay, then you don't have a full trance.
Which means I'm still going to have to translate her.
Yeah, because it was 7 o'clock when I told him that he saw that on the watch. So we'll say it's about 7:30 or so.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'll look at on one side from center one side over. You look out from center to the other side over, because whatever sunk that boat is probably going to try and sink this one.
Okay. All right. I shall. On my turn, when it comes to my turn, I like to activate Divine Sense.
Okay, go ahead. You can activate Divine Sense.
Okay. So I activate Divine Sense. It should give me the location of where if it's evil, good, or supernatural, and it'll tell me where it is.
Okay, if any of those things are about, then yeah, I'll let you know. Innate objects are neither evil, supernatural.
No, it's divine sense just allows him awareness of supernatural beings, celestial fiends, and undead. So if there's any of those three, and within 60 feet of him, he'll know.
Yeah. Yeah. A wrecked ship is far from being able to tell you, or a rock or such, or a mundane crocodile or such.
Yeah.
But okay, there you go. You casted divine sense.
Well, you never know. There might be undead in the river.
As far as that, you're going on down. Give me perception checks, both of you.
22.
Okay.
A 7. I don't see nothing because
Okay.
it's dark.
You're too concerned about being cold and wet as far as that, Danielle. With the 22, you'll notice that you don't seem to be traveling as fast, Erlen.
Like we're slowing down, or something's pulling us back.
What? A little of both. You are slowing down, and there does seem to be a certain amount of drag to your progress.
I'm just gonna notch another arrow.
Okay.
In case something tries to jump up from the water.
All right. And as you go, we'll say there's been 2 more hours, so it's about 9:30 in the evening. Give me both of you. Give me some more perception checks.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay. Both of you notice that you are moving even slower now.
Okay.
As far as that, and
I yell out to the captain, is it normal for us to slow down this much in this part of the river?
He'll say, not that he realizes, but I'm missing some crew members, and I'm missing my pole to push us. As far as that, I'll kind of leave it. I'll kind of leave it at that because I don't want to give away a couple things. But that's what his initial assessment is. He's still rubbing his head and bandaging. Has his head bandaged to stop the bleeding, and he's rubbing it hard, almost like you'd almost assume that it's taken a lot for him to think clearly.
Yeah.
Daniela would just like look, to see, like with light a torch and see if she can see any like movement in the waters. Like if there's like some sort of crocodile or fish under the boat or something that's attacking the boat.
Roll me a perception with advantage.
Okay. All right. With advantage, a 21.
21. All right. Yeah, you notice that there seems to be some catfish coming around the light that you see there. But what you will notice is that you have a feeling that you're closer to the water than what you started off from the harbor. from. Almost like the water's starting to lap up over the side.
How far are we to the bank?
You're about 300 feet from either side of the bank. The channel is pretty large where you're at.
All right. Can I sort of tell how deep the water is from my sight?
How you?
Can I see the bottom?
No, you cannot.
Okay. I look to the thief and say, the water is coming on board.
How do you know he's a thief? He hasn't stole nothing that you. Oh, actually, yeah, he did. Someone yelled at him, but he paid for it. So how do you know he's a thief?
Well, I just look at the elfie guy and say, "Oh, help me bail this water out, can you?" She looks for a bucket to bail out this water. Like, start bailing.
Well, you don't see any water. You don't see any water outside of what's in the river.
So there's no water inside the boat.
Not that you can see. You're on the deck. You're on the deck.
Barges, they're not like normal boats. They're usually just flat pieces of board.
Oh. And I grab the stick, the pole that the captain was using.
That fell in the water a long time ago.
Hours ago, that went in the water.
Is there anything on this barge at all?
Yeah, there's. I gave a rundown of the major items. There's some oak straw. There's some barrels of pickles and crackers. There's some wrapped up goods that don't have labels and such.
Okay, so I'll go up to the one of the barrows and empty it into the river.
Okay.
And I say, grab a barrel, my good friend. It's time. We're going to go for a swim.
I just look at you questionably. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna see how yours goes first before I try and do anything.
All right, and then I shall, after empty the contents of the barrow, I shall tie the barrel around get some rope, tie the rope around my waist, like double loose, like a double hoop, and tie the empty barrow to my body like a little floating device, type thing, and with my sword, I jump into the river, hoping that the barrel will give me some floatage.
All right, there we are, and you guys are up here on the map. Are up here in this wide section, just above the point. Oh, okay, that's up there too far. No, you're down here where it widens, just after about midway in the mountain. You can see the lights of what you might think is Red Gill, as far as that. And you tie the barrel to you. Let me get this clear. Rerun what you did with the barrel.
So what I'm doing is the old barrel sort of floating technique. What like people do if they are stranded on a boat, which is like tie, get some rope, tie it around the barrel, and tie myself to the barrel, and hold the barrel in my arms, and then jump into the water, hoping the barrel will give me some sort of floatage, and hopefully to swim to shore with using the floating device.
And say you use 10 feet of rope in all your time. That still means
Yeah.
there's 40 feet of slack with your armor and everything. That means you will go 40 feet down underneath the water.
Well, not if I tie it all around me.
Okay. No, I got it. That's
Hmm.
fine. And so you're jumping on in, right?
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing, Erlen?
I'm. So you tied the barrel to you, like directly to you.
Yes.
Okay. I thought there was. I thought you were having like a slack in the rope kind of thing. No, okay. I'm just wondering what's going on with that crazy girl.
Okay. She jumps into the river and like that. And she seems to be floating. Give me a perception check there, Danielle.
All right. Okay. I will roll my perception roll.
And which way did you jump in the river?
I jumped towards the nearest shore. Like I look around first before jumping and look for shore.
Did
You
you
know,
jump off the stern or did you jump off the bow?
bow.
Or okay.
You
One of the one of the sides. You know.
you would have jumped off the right side because that's the side Regio is on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 21 in my perception.
Okay. You think that it seems to be working for you.
Okay. Awesome. And I use my strength in my legs and in my arms to swim to shore.
Okay. What's your strength?
My strength is a whopping 18.
Okay. And what's your movement?
My movement is 30 feet normally because I'm a human.
And in the water, it's half. So
Yes. So using like my arms or legs, you know, as a swimming and using the barrow as a floating device.
Yep.
To
so you see, Carolyn, you see her jump in the water and start swimming to shore. She's 15 feet away from the barge at this time.
And nothing's coming out to attack her?
It does not appear so.
I'm going to wait until she's 45 feet away, then I'm going to start swimming after her.
Okay. Give me another perception check, Danielle.
okay. Oh dear.
And I'm going to go around to the back and see if I could see anything.
Hang on.
You'll see that you're getting further away from her because the barge is moving on itself.
Okay, I got a 16.
A 16? Okay.
Yes.
You don't notice it. So as far as that, because you're busy swimming and your mouth is getting full at times, getting full of water. And I'll wait for next round to bring this other up. What are you doing, Erlen?
I'm looking around back to see if I can see anything, any big shadows underneath the water.
Roll me a perception check.
12.
You do not see anything as far as that. She's now easily 45 feet from you. She's another 15 feet closer to shore.
Is it like, do my feet touch the ground, or
No.
is it still?
It's
Okay.
deep. It's pretty deep water where you're at because ships go through this.
Okay. As I'm in the water, I sort of like spit some water out of my mouth and like, oh, hang on a minute. I know. And I say, faithful steed, come and help me here. And then like my faithful steed appears in front of in the water and starts helping me and pulls me to shore.
No, not going to happen.
Paladin spell. I can call my faithful steed.
You can't. Here again, it's not going to happen. Your mouth is becoming full of water. You just don't get, when you're spitting it, it just does not verbalize the way you think it is.
Boo. Because it does say I can call my faithful steed anytime I wish.
Yeah, you can call him. He can drown. I'm not going to drown a faithful steed.
Well, he's a spiritual creature. He's not a real steed. He's a
As far as that, and with the mouth full of water, it is a verbal spell. So,
oh well. All right, and I just keep swimming then.
All right. Give me a perception check on the next 15 feet.
Okay. I got 19.
Okay. I'll get back to you in a minute. What's Erlen doing?
I'm taking off my backpack and quiver and bow, and I'm taking my rope and tying them all. I'm putting the quiver in the bag, and then I'm tying the bow to the bag and around the opening, so the opening will stay closed, and then I'm going to tie the other end of the rope around my waist tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And anything else? You tying yourself to a barrel? You tying yourself to a package, or just tying this to you?
Tying this to me because studded leather won't be heavy enough to drag me down into water. It's still leather armor.
Yeah, you still got 300 feet to swim. Half movement in the water, unless you have a ring of swimming or something that gives you full movement.
No. I'm just going to carry my bag and jump in the water and start swimming and let the bag drag behind me.
Okay. Back to Danielle. You seem to be moving slower, and you seem to be sinking.
Oh dear. I grab the barrel and push it under my body, so it pushes me upwards.
The barrel is what's taking you down.
It's got a lid on it, hasn't it?
What?
It's got a lid on it, hasn't it? The barrel.
You didn't say you put the lid back on it.
Oh, okay. I sort of like, I use as much as I can. I sort of like push myself forward, using as much of the floating device as I can to swim towards like till my feet can touch the ground, or until I can like get to shallow water. So I try my best to swim as fast as I can.
All right.
Like do a full movement.
With the barrel filling on up, you're moving about 10 feet around. You moved 45, so we'll say 55 from there. So you're about 250 feet from shore.
Okay. And I just keep swimming, using the barrel as much of the barrel's floating device as I can to keep me afloat.
All right, and Erlen.
Yeah.
You're just swimming.
As I'm swimming, I look back at the barge to see if I notice anything from this angle.
It seems to look like it's almost the top rail's almost level with the river, like it's sinking.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I just keep just full movement to the shore.
Okay, what's your
It's
strength?
35.
What's your strength or athletics?
I got a +3 on athletics, and I have a 10 strength.
Oh, okay. So I'll get back to you in 3 or 4 rounds as far as that on exhaustion.
I probably already am exhausted. Nearly.
Well, just about.
Yeah.
That's
Is there anything pulling me? Is the bag pulling me down?
the bag. The bag is dragging on you, slowing you a little bit, but you seem to be.
Am I floating-ish?
Yes, you're floating-ish. You're keeping yourself up all right and such.
So if I do get tired, I can stop swimming and I won't sink.
You could tread water and you'd probably be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sink to the bottom. Eventually, I'll sooner or later. But yeah, I keep swimming, keep going.
As far as that, all right. Go ahead. What are you doing, Daniel? Still swimming?
I just keep swimming. Yeah, I keep swimming towards the shallow to the shore, and kick my legs as fast as I can. Use my arms, and like use the barrel to like to its full potential before.
All right. Give me athletics check at disadvantage.
Oh dear, disadvantage. Oh dear. All right. Okay, I got a 17.
All right. So you're choking on water more. And like that, and you're only moving about 10 feet per round as far as that. So that's what's
How
going on.
close?
What?
Like,
You're at
how close am I to the shore now?
10 feet, 245. We'll say 235. I'll be generous there for where you're looking to get at.
Okay, so can I feel any like stones or anything like at the bottom yet, or is it just like really deep water?
It's very deep water. Think of like this. Well, I don't know if you know that river. I was going to say the center of the Hudson River coming in from New York Bay.
Wow.
As far as that, where the tall ships go up it. It has a very deep channel.
Wow. Okay. So what about my floating device? Is it just completely wrecked, or is it gone now?
It's holding you. It's slowing you down. It's holding you down. It eventually will be pulling you down.
Once it gets too full, I'll probably let it go.
You're tied to it. How are you going to let it go?
I'll probably try I try to cut myself free from it, I'm guessing.
Okay. When you tied yourself around, where did you have your dagger?
My dagger will probably be where my sword is, which is like where you normally have your sword and daggers.
So how are you going to get at it, since your center of your body is where you tied 50 foot of rope around you and the barrel?
I'll probably like wait until I'll just keep swimming then.
All right, Erlen.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep swimming.
Okay, you'll make another we'll say 18 feet.
Hmm.
as far as that, trying to have that 35 and such, but we'll say 18. You seem to be doing okay. You still got quite a stretch to go on there. And Danielle,
Yes.
what you doing?
I just keep swimming. I was going to keep on swimming as fast as I can.
Okay.
You know, like
Give
start
me
to
a,
panic.
give me a constitution check.
All right, constitution check. Okay. An 18.
An 18. Okay. You're getting tired and like that. You have one level of exhaustion upon you. You're struggling. You're having a hard time keeping the water out of your mouth consistently, but you're able to keep it out enough to gulp air.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that, and the barrel is getting weightier and weightier. On top of the fact of your padding underneath your chainmail and stuff is getting wetter and wetter and heavier, soaking up water.
Can I quickly grab the knot of the around the barrow and then quickly give it a good pull to break free from the
Give me a sleight of hand or dex.
Okay. Dex then.
We'll say the knot's right in front of you on your belly.
Okay. Cool. That will be a 16.
Okay, you grabbed it and you're having somewhat of a difficult time with it, but you're starting to work it. Yes.
Okay.
Errol.
If I'm going to just stop swimming and lie on my back and see if I float.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
$21.
Okay, you're floating.
Yeah.
And with floating, you're moving down the channel also because of the current.
Yeah. Is it pulling me towards the center or pushing me towards the bank?
It's keeping you on the edge of the channel, of the main channel there, which is a little closer to the bank, but right at the moment you're still within the main channel, but you're being dragged to the outer edge.
Okay, so yeah. So I'm just gonna try and float. Is my studded leather weighing on me?
It's weighing on you to a degree because even with the oil that you put on the studded leather to keep it in good shape, it's starting to get saturated beneath it, and with the leather, the clothing will.
I'm going to take off the leather armor then. It takes a full minute. It's light armor.
Okay. Danielle.
Yes, Mr. GM.
What are you doing?
I pulled the rope to see if I can unloosen the barrel.
Give me another sleight of hand or dex.
Okay. Let me see. Yes, dex then. That is an 18.
Okay. All right. You slowly get part of it out and such. Give me a perception check.
All right. Perception check is a 13.
Okay. Erlen, what you up to?
I'm just taking off. It takes a full minute to get out of light armor, so
Okay.
I'm just going to keep doing that for a full minute.
Okay. Then we'll get back. Danielle, what do you do?
Yes.
Give me another sleight of hand or athletics.
Okay. That's a 19.
Okay. You got the knot undone.
Okay. So after that, I let the barrel loose from my body, type
Okay.
thing. So it drops by itself. And then
And what
and
did you put some stuff into it, didn't you?
no, it was empty.
Empty. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
And yep, it was empty. And I used my arms and legs to do the front crawl swim, like a swimmer does, like one of those arm out, stretch body, swim, swim, swim.
All right. Give me an athletics check at disadvantage.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Hopefully. All right. Okay, I got a 18.
All right. And give me a give me a perception check at disadvantage.
All right. Okay. Perception. Oh god. Right. What did that? Okay, I got a 10.
Okay. You don't see it, but all of a sudden there's a small craft that swoops on down and bumps you.
Ouch.
And let's see here.
But how fast is it moving? The small
It's
craft?
moving. It's moving fairly good. It looks like an old fishing boat, maybe from Rudgill, trying to get some inland fish.
Okay.
And you take a point of damage
Ouch.
from being hit in the side of the head, and
Ugh.
with the scream of ouch and the thud on his boat, the fisherman looks on over and he throws you a line.
Okay, I grab it.
Okay. Roll. Give me a roll to hit.
Okay, a roll to hit it. What, weaponry? I'm guessing?
Just
There's a strength?
yeah, like a grapple we'll use.
Okay, 22. Does that
All
hit
right.
it?
Yep.
All right, she hits the rope. Oh, funny.
And they'll pull you on in and get you into the boat. What are you doing?
And I say, I sort of like like that, and throw my head over, throw my head towards the water a bit, and I go like that type of thing, and look at the fisherman, and pat him on the leg, or something, and I sort of point, and I hold up one finger, hold on a minute, let me catch my breath, sort of notion towards him.
Okay. Emotion towards who? The fisherman?
Yes. In other words, I put out my hand, I point out, and I sort of I hold up one finger, one finger at him to say, give me a minute, as I'm coughing and spitting out water from my mouth, and goodness what.
All right. And Erlen, what are you doing? Still undoing your armor?
Yeah, because I don't want to be dragged down by wet leather.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll say you got to that point, since Danielle said she was telling him she needed a minute to cough and hack. You got that completed. So what you do? Are you doing anything else other than that?
With the armor, I take some slack of the rope.
Okay.
And I wrap the slack of the rope around the armor, and I try and tie the slack to the armor.
Okay.
So I'm dragging the armor along. It's just not on me, but I still have it.
Yeah. Give me sleight of hand or dex check.
Uh, 22.
Okay, we'll say you got that accomplished. As far as that, and what are you doing, Danielle? It's been a minute.
Okay, so I look at the fisherman like, ugh, ugh. I say, thank you, fisherman. She's like, oh, I'm so glad that someone's out here. Our ship hit a reef or some sort of thing in the middle of this river. We had to jump overboard to try and get to shore. But I'm glad you're here. What is your name, good sir or madam? She's like, this is, due to the bump on my head,
He'll say, "My name is Cass."
Thank you, Cass. She'll say, and like she'll like, for such a doing a great deed, I owe you my life and my thanks.
Okay. All right. And Erlen, what are you doing? Just still swimming?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
if the floating is getting me towards the bank, then I'm just gonna let the current take me towards the bank until it's not doing that anymore.
Give me a perception roll.
Ooh, that was an 8.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All righty. And you'll notice, because your mind was kind of set on the barge and stuff, that you don't see the barge anymore, but you do seem to see a bunch of the barrels that were on board seem to be floating down with the current. As far as that, Danielle, back to you.
Okay, so I look at the fisherman and I say to him, well then, since I owe you one, there is a comrade, a friend of mine out there still. I was wondering if I could use your boat to rescue him as well.
And though, of course, there's another survivor. Let's go and get him.
Yes.
So he's going to tell his son to hurry up.
All right.
Pull the net. Let's go.
And I help the son pull in the net as well
And
to give him an advantage.
You'll come on down and you'll see Erlen there, kind of floating and swimming.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
And they'll come up towards you, and they're gonna holler out, "Hello, you alive?
Yeah.
Need help?"
Mm-hmm.
And they'll throw a line to you. Catch it. So roll to catch it, like a grapple.
Can I use acrobatics?
Not really. Not really. You use that to get out of the grapple.
Okay, I had it the other way around. Okay, so it's athletics.
Yeah. Use your dexterity to touch the rope and drown.
I got a 14.
Okay, you grab it, no problem. And they pull you aboard. Cass introduce himself, and he'll say, "What happened to you?"
Like I said, we hit some sort of gorge or some sort of thing as we was heading towards Red Guild, I think it was called.
Red gill.
Yeah,
Like
Red Guild.
Gill as the fish.
Yeah,
breathing. Yeah, we didn't hit a rock. We hit another boat.
We hit another boat or some sort of thing.
A sunk boat that was sunk.
Ah.
We ran into that, and I think it might have damaged underneath, so that's why we were sinking.
And Cass is saying, "We've been waiting for a shipment of lumber." that
Well,
was supposed to come out from Illumina.
well, that's where we come from. We was on that vessel that was carrying that cargo. It is now swimming with the fishes, I'm afraid. I don't know if some of it will swim. I don't know if any of the barrels will float to shore. But the best thing now is to head to shore. It is dark right now. I don't know if we'll be able to find any of the barrows, but we could go to shore, rest up, and get a search party in the morning to try and find any of the lost cargo.
And Cass is saying, well, we're headed to Red Gill ourselves. It's just another hour or two. We'll be there. And,
Okay. Thank you.
Marilyn, anything that you're doing?
No.
Okay. Then the time will pass and you'll be there at Red Gill. He'll be mooring up at the dock.
Oh, there was one thing. When they pulled me on board, I started pulling up all my stuff.
Okay, that's no problem. You got all your stuff there as far as that. And that's where we'll end this session with you coming into Red Gill wet as drowned rats and prepared to try to find this wayward or evil individual.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is find the nearest inn, she says to her fellow elf or rest area. I need a good long sleep.
Cass will tell you there's only one inn in Red Gill. It's called the Rose and Dragon, or the Dragon and Rose, I believe.
It's Rose and Dragon.
Yeah. No, Cass is saying it that way. Not me.
I offer the fisherman. I say, well, come and join me and drink some ale. I owe you one, my good friend.
And he'll pass on it. He'll say, I have my son here. I can't.
Oh no, but I insist. But I insist. You saved my life. I owe you one.
And he'll just say no. And
she will persuade him. She's very persuasive.
She ain't that persuasive. His heart's given to his family.
Well, I have persuasive. I've got persuasive skill.
So, but that's where we'll end this, and I'll thank everybody that played. If there's anything that you guys want to put out, go ahead.
No, I'm very happy. Thank you so much for GMing again, Charles. It's been brilliant in your game once again. It's been awesome. And you too, Matthew. It's been brilliant role-playing with you yet again.
Yep.
All right. I'll stop the broadcast then.